Welcome to my new series, Unsung, where we will explore the careers of many 2000s R&B, hip-hop, and pop artists, and early 2010s, who you may have forgotten about, had moderate success, and kind of disappeared. We're going to explore why their careers fizzled out and where they are now. The first person in this series will be none other than Paula Deanda. Paula was born on November 3rd, 1989 in San Angelo, Texas, to Mexican-American parents Stephen and Barbara. She began taking piano lessons at age 6 and was soon singing at events around town, such as singing the national anthem at local football games. In 2002, when Paula was 12, her family decided to move to Corpus Christi in the hopes of advancing her music career. And that move ended up working out because in 2005, Paula was an opening act for a concert featuring artists Nelly, Baby Bash, and Frankie J, who were all very popular at that time. She performed in front of 20,000 people at this concert and afterwards released her first single, What Would It Take? What Would It Take was released in July 2005 and received airplay from 10 radio stations around the country. Her next single, Doing Too Much, which she co-wrote with Baby Bash, was initially released in December 2005, but I believe it was like an independent release. It also gained some traction like the first single, and it was at this point that she was given an opportunity to audition for Clive Davis, and he signed her to a 7-album deal with Arista Records on the spot. So they decided to officially release Doing Too Much as her first official single. It peaked at number 41 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it was followed up by Paula's self-titled debut album, which was released August 29, 2006, and peaked at number 54 on the Billboard Hot 100. The album was certified gold, and then her second and biggest single to date, Walk Away, Remember Me, was released in November 2006. Fun fact, Walk Away was written by Neo and Christina Milian. And here's the chart performance. You can see Walk Away peaked at number 18 on the Billboard Hot 100. Walk Away also featured a group called The Day, so I did not want to leave that out. Paula released a few follow-up singles, including Easy, which had 2 versions. One had Bow Wow on it and one had Lil Wayne on it. And in 2008, she began working on her second album, which was initially supposed to be released in 2009. 2 singles, Stunned Out and Roll the Credits, were released. Unfortunately, they did not gain as much traction as the songs from the first album. And around the same time, Clive Davis was leaving Arista's parent company at the time, which was RCA, to become Sony's chief creative officer. As a result of Clive leaving, being that he was the one who really signed Paula and believed in her career, her second album and a third planned Spanish album were shelved. Paula never released another studio album and ended up parting ways with Arista as well. But the Spanish album did end up being leaked to Yahoo Music sometime following her departure. Following this period, Paula began posting covers to YouTube in the summer of 2010 and released a series of digital singles, including Besos in 2011, which would later be covered by JoJo, Your Place in 2012, and Shut Up and Love Me in 2013. Later in 2014, Paula tried out for season 6 of The Voice. Shakira and Blake Shelton both turned their chairs around for her, and she chose to go with Blake. Unfortunately, she was eliminated in round 1 of the battles. After The Voice, Paula collaborated with group The Jumpsmokers on her first EP, The Voice and the Beats, which was released in 2014. In February 2015, Paula launched a Kickstarter campaign, which is basically like a crowdfunding website similar to GoFundMe, to help fund her new album. And the goal was achieved within a couple of weeks. You can see down there it says 29 backers pledged over $3,000. So in May, she announced an EP titled PDA, and she also released a single in March called Brand New to help promote the project. But unfortunately, 4 years later in 2019, the EP PDA was still not yet released. But during this time, Paula was still releasing singles such as Itty Bitty, which was released in October 2019 and was a homage to both Aaliyah and Selena. Call It Quits, which she released in 2020. Freaky, which she also released in 2020. And One More Time, which she released with Crystal Poppin in 2021. It was a Latin single. Additionally, since December 2019, Paula and fellow 2000s R&B artist Nivea have been hinting at wanting to collaborate with each other. Nivea is somebody who will also definitely be featured in this series at some point. Paula's most recent single, If I Were You, was released in 2023, and she is here on TikTok at Paula Dacia D. Sorry if I butchered that. I know that's her middle name. And she has over 100,000 followers here on TikTok, and she's pretty active. She goes live often. So if you remember her and you're interested in her and want to keep up with her, you can follow her there. Let me know if you guys remember Paula in the comments, and also let me know if any other 2000s or 2010s artists that you guys remember and are interested in getting an update on what happened to their career, where are they now. And I'm also interested in doing it for like reality TV stars who we haven't seen in a long time but were very memorable on whatever show they may have been on. Okay, so thank you for watching. Make sure you like, follow, comment, share. Thank you. See you later.